See, when you think of early superheroes, what are some of the first things that come to your mind? I know what I think of, and it's definitely not their tights. Even though pretty much all of them from the early comic book years had tights. No, see, what I think of is their capes. I think that's one of the coolest things about superheroes is the fact that some of them have capes. So today, we're going to be talking about superheroes' capes. Do you have a minute to talk about one of the greatest accessories in superhero fashion? Greetings, super friends, and welcome to another high-flying episode of Matt's Minutes. Today, we're going to be talking about capes. Specifically, one line from the movie The Incredibles that never really sit well with me, and that is the line, "No capes." Now, the movie does show us a little bit of some scenes of what happens to heroes that have capes. And yeah, I can definitely see how they can be a little bit of a downside at some points, but there are some heroes that I think capes work really well for. Now, do some heroes like the Flash need to be running around at high speeds wearing a cape, or Cyclops shooting his optic blast with a cape on his back? No, not really. But I think there are others that do justify having a cape, so we're going to talk about those today. To kick off this list of heroes that definitely deserve to wear capes and why, I think we need to look at one of the heroes who is most well known for wearing a cape, and that would be the Dark Knight himself. Now, why is it so useful for Batman to wear a cape? I mean, the dude can't fly. Well, think about it. Batman's cape is bulletproof. That's super useful for just a normal man who fights gun-wielding foes. But not only that, it is fire resistant and tear resistant. And even some games like Arkham Asylum, or I guess any game in the Arkham series for that matter, as well as other movies such as The Dark Knight, show that Batman can use his cape to fly. Maybe not fly, but glide. Another example comes to us from the Marvel universe, and that is Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange's cape is actually, I believe it's actually sentient. So the cape has a mind of its own and does allow for Strange to fly without casting any of his magic. I believe it's actually called the Cape of Levitation. So what that means is Doctor Strange has a cape that allows him to fly, and the cape can do other things like wrap people up in it without Strange having to give a direct command to it. He can just think it. That's pretty useful in terms of a cape. And the last example of a cape that I want to talk about is from the anime My Hero Academia. In this, we see a hero named Lemillion that has a cape that doesn't do anything. It's just a cape, and it's just there for appearance. But you see him in the show use it very cleverly during one particular fight where he jumps and hides his body so that someone that's shooting at him can't see where his actual body is, and they miss. And then he also uses it to do the most heroic thing out of anyone in this entire category, and that is he uses it to wrap a scared little girl to comfort her. Man, I'm already just tearing up thinking about that scene. Whew. Anyway, another instance of when it's appropriate to wear a cape is if the hero is a symbol for something, like Superman, for example. His cape really serves no purpose other than looking cool when he's flying around. But can you imagine Superman without a cape? I can't. The man's a symbol. Everything about him, from the S on his chest, even though it's really his family crest and not really an S, but we won't get into that right now, to his outfit, to his cape, they're just a symbol. And when you see that, Superman just, in his attire, just gives this sense of peace and that everything's gonna be okay. Now again, does every single hero in the world need a cape? Absolutely not. Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Nightwing, any of the Green Lanterns, or any of the Spider-Men really don't need capes. I mean, can you picture these heroes with capes? It's a little bit harder to picture for me because I just see them looking so iconic without a cape that adding one is almost kind of, I don't know. I just don't like it. I like them better without capes. That's my opinion. Speaking of opinion, what's your opinion? Do you think every single superhero in the world needs capes? Who are some that you think look really cool with capes? Who are some that you feel like they definitely don't need capes? What are your thoughts about this video? All of these can be posted in the comment section down below. In addition to, if you have a topic for another minute from me, ooh, that would be fun to read. If you like this video, please give it a like so that I know that you like it, number one, and number two, it really helps support the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so that you stay up to date on all of the latest content. We post about one video a week over here on Matt's Minutes, so you would not miss an episode if you subscribed. Super helpful tip. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and have a super day.